You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, lovely, lovely.
A little.
Shh. Okay. Individuals may suffer from anxiety or depression, may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers?
Do whatever you want on that. I don't care.
By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have not know the game's age rating in your region. Yes. Warhawk!
What?
We're dating.
Nice. Invite me so I can date these bitches.
Get on, you son of a bitch.
You gotta invite me.
Share screen!
View in full screen.
Alright, can you see things, Warhawk?
Yes.
Good. Alright. You still want your name, Master Senpai?
Let's see. Do, hold on. Hold on. I gotta find my phone. It's typed a certain way. I want a different name.
You want a different name.
Yeah.
Why, was Master Senpai not doing enough for you? Okay, buddy, what's the
Okay,
name?
this character's name is Kaneki, so it's spelled... Well, Ken Kaneki, so it's K-E-N... Well,
Ken?
capital K-E-N, and then K-A-N-E-K-I.
K-A...
N-E-K-I.
What was it again?
K-A-N-E-K-I.
Is this it?
Let me look. Yep,
Oh, good. Thank God.
I think. If not, oh well.
Oh well. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
The main character from Tokyo Ghoul. That's what I named myself.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
We could probably skip past this part up to the classroom.
I mean,
You know what I
probably,
mean?
but I'm live streaming
Like-
right now.
Well, I don't fucking know that.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I don't front the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but I only decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking of annoying me. That's me! Ken Kaneki? Kaneki.
Yeah.
I think I missed a K. Oh well. Well,
yeah,
if
we get it.
well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine,
Yeah,
fine.
that second A was supposed to be a K.
But you did rape me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ken Kanake, have you decided a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. God, I'm such a loser. Uh-huh. I was just talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I watch you sleep at the bedside window whenever you're deep asleep. Make sure you're happy even in your dreams. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. You naggy bitch. No promises, though.
Our character seems very depressed.
They watch anime.
Like we seem very depressed. Like we just stay at home, do our own thing. And this girl is just like genuinely worried about me. A little bit obsessed with me, maybe a little bit. And she's like, oh my god. He's here. I better catch up to her.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I think I forgot to read a bit. Really? Promise you'll try a little? Alright. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. God, I feel so submissive. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I blankly stare at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. God, I wish I was back at home playing video games and anime. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sorry, must have come from the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. I was very concerned about you. You look like you were depressed or something. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to keep waiting for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you said you'd come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest After the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to your anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyways? Obsessive son of a bitch. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuke made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayo is really that much of an heir, or she's cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long, disappointed sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit.
Join the club for a cupcake.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I really must be in hell right now. Everyone, a new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around
This is
the
where
room.
you left off.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Saria always says nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Ready to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ken Kanake. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Come here.
God, I sound like a loser in my head. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuke. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuke, is the one I don't recognize. A small figure makes her look like a first-year student. He's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. She better give me those goddamn cupcakes and they better taste like heaven. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turning back to the other girls. As if that wasn't inconspicuous. Anyway, this is Natsuke, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuke. You think it's funny that we just know exactly what's going on with these people the first time we set eyes on them?
Yeah, I've watched so much anime, I already know what's going on.
like the first time you see yours, like, she seems to be a timid, smart son of a bitch who seems to have trouble catching up with the other people. The pink-haired girl seems to let up an act that she keeps to protect herself while having a little soft side in her when she loosens up a bit.
Yeah, every girl has like an obvious obsession with you in a weird, in a different way, and they show it in a different way.
While Sayori seems to be, she seems to be a bit of an idiot around me, but she does seem to be the. Crap! I had something going on there. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm a bit depressed now. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Marika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Ken Kanakai. Marika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Marika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, perfect, better than me. I never have a chance with her. Basically completely out of my league.
Completely out of my league.
That's exactly... exactly, man, exactly. I predicted it. so having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Ken Kanakai. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been lined so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuka and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuka grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuka proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Where the fuck are the cupcakes? Natsuka lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look just like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. Oh my god, I wish I could actually see the fucking cupcakes! So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuka. Well, you know. Just so we can take one. Sayori grabs first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. Dumb bitch. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I realized there was no best angle, so I just went full hog. Natsuka is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I think she's also obsessed with me like the other girls here. Ooh.
Yeah, right here. Right, what you just said.
She is waiting for me to take a bite? God damn, she must be one anxious critic.
She's waiting for your approval.
I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Probably did, but I won't give her credit. This is really good. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Natsuka. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the part where I figured out she likes me.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's as if she was waiting for my approval to eat the cupcake, then turn away from the subject before we could get an actual conversation going on. Made them for you or anything?
Yeah, she did.
What the fuck?
That was a lie.
Oh my god.
Not like I made him for you or anything.
I made it for the other classes. I thought we were having another girl here, but if it's a boy, it's nothing special. It's nothing special, you know? Please, how you like it? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you, dummy! I got a quick realization that she is a tsundere. A very tough, loving girl who has a soft side once you get to know her. Alright. I give up on Natsuka's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set.
I like how every anime dude is completely oblivious to, like, the anime girls' freaking, like, clear signs of, like, oh, hey, I like you. He's like, oh, what?
Alright, she carefully placed the tea cup in front of us each other before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I think Yuri is also obsessed with me. Shy, but it's quite obvious with the blush on her.
she's stuttering.
I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and wine might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief, realizing that she has a chance with Ken Kanake. Maka raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me, clearly jealous because she wants Ken Kanake all to herself.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell Monica is gonna be the jealous type.
So, what made you consider the Literature Club?
Nah, I have 4 bitches wanting this D, bro.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Maka that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. But then again, telling the truth is always... honesty is the best policy, you know? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. You could have made some sweet ass money in a company. But why here? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? You could have been president in Japan here, but why not? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. And the rest of the world, even the internet has politics everywhere now. Video games has it so blunt in your face that you are fucking sick of it. So yeah, it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. And virtue signaling on the internet to make sure that people see you as a good person and not a very narcissistic son of a bitch. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to go into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Maka really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. You really suck at advertisement, Monica. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work to convey people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You get a clear view of all the cute anime girls you'll be dating in this whole experience. Such different girls.
Nice.
All interested in the same girl. Everyone has a crush on me. Maka must have really worked hard just to find these 3. And me.
Look, I'll even read them off in order. The sassy, cute one. The tall, shy, smart one. The one that's obsessed with you and like will not let always up your ass. And the last girl is like clearly freaking super nice to everyone. Yeah, she's just super nice.
Yeah.
Not sure on her yet.
The
4th one, I'm not sure.
Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. But they are quite enthusiastic about a boy being in the club. So, Ken Kanake, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga.
That's just something I would answer, manga?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuke's head suddenly perks up.
What?
Hey, yo. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, hey, manga's just as nice as a novel, too! Walk, you hear this shit? Walk, you bastard. Let me think. Alright, you there?
Yeah.
Alright. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Come on, like, manga's just the same as reading. It's like a comic! What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. A very unnecessary detail. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Oh, that is a very necessary detail. That is a sign she likes me.
Of course. You need that subtlety, you know? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I can't even read Game of Thrones, but goddamn, I fantasize about it. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds herself confident in the world of books, not people. Wow, what a fucking introvert. But, you know, I do like a lot of things. But most of those things are just kind of books and myself and I and a lone room. Stories with such deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Every girl in that horror book died by some mysterious force. But I don't think that's important right now. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level, because I'm such a fucking loser who only plays anime and video games. At this rate, you might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you sure are one freaky bitch. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or something takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I just want to have some sort of escapism from this cruel, cruel world. Surreal horror is very often successful at changing the way you look at the world, for only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuka's eyes dart over me for a split sec. She's clearly scared of horror, but she uses Kankanake as a sigh of relief. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuke? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is so cute as you are. Sayori sighs behind Natsuke and puts her hands behind his shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuke is clearly trying to project something else which she clearly is not. Natsuke, you were writing your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? But no! Natsuke averts her eyes, clearly in denial of her cute inside. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very common writer yet. I understand how Natsuke feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more time, more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exploring your vulnerabilities, and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. And clearly, Natsuke has not reached that type of character development just yet. We just started, bitch. Do you like writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuke feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. God, we both have shy writers here. Aw, I want to read everyone's poem. We all sit silent for a moment. Okay, I have a new idea, everyone. Natsuke and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ken Kanake? Monika smiles warmly at me once again, clearly showing her obsession over me. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been going on the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Clearly, Clearly, all these girls realize that they're starting to lose their chance at true love. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Ken Kanake. They all feel dejected, feeling like they all been rejected one at a time. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Fuck, I gotta get better self-confidence. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh god,
Oh god, wham wham boo hoo, I gotta spend all day with these 4 gorgeous women? Oh my.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Look how they all princed up.
Realizing that they again have the slightest chance of true happiness. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down, clearly obsessing over that I have the chance to spend more time with her. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, then I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment.
Gracie just told Joy fucking move, Mama.
Really?
Yeah, and then last night when Joy was pissing her
What?
off, she said, fucking pissing me off. So shaking gritter.
Did you hear that, monster?
Yep.
Beat Mama being pissed to beat off. She's like, you're pissing me off, Mama.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Maka looks over at me once more, obsessive yet again. Ken Kanake, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Eh. Yeah. I can really impress the class star. Can I really impress the class star Maka with my mediocre writing skills? Well, probably not, but she seems obsessed with me anyway, so it probably wouldn't matter.
Probably not.
I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Ken Kanake, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! As we left, all the other girls are very, very jealous with me and Sayori. With that, the two of us depart from the classroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. I'm wondering if I can have a harem with them. Sayori, Natsuke, Yuri, and of course Monica. All very hot, cute anime girls that I can make out with. Will I really be happy spending every day in school and leisure club? Well, obviously, dum-dum. I'm with four beautiful
This
anime
guy
girls.
clearly don't care about the literature club whatsoever. He's just focused on these women.
Like, fuck literature club. I'm the only guy in here with four girls? God damn!
Exactly.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or maybe all of them. Alright.
Harem king.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
God is gonna make me write the poem.
Oh shit.
Oh God. I just got done saying it. Pick your words, think your favorite club member like something like this. Okay.
Pick
Now
words
what?
you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Let's see. Do fantasy?
Hold on.
Yeah, better save.
Fantasy.
Let's see. Adventure?
Fantasy adventure.
Let's see. Determination?
Determination.
Okay. Alone?
Alone.
I don't know, I'm just picking random ass words. No, not pleasure. I do bubbles.
Bubbles.
Friends?
Friends.
Let's see. Empty?
Empty.
Hmm. Um, God damn, none of these words are catching my attention. Amazing?
Amazing.
Oh, definitely climax.
Climax.
Um,
Doki Doki Literature Slam. Spend enough time during the poem making for the music to loop.
Desire.
Desire.
um, Fun.
Fun.
Fuck. Fear.
Fear.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Playground.
Playground.
What's that top right one?
Vivid, unrestrained.
Yeah, that one.
Unrestrained.
Giggle.
Giggle.
Mhm. Starscape.
Starscape.
Bouncy.
Bouncy.
Puppy.
And puppies. What the fuck kind of poetry did we make?
I don't know what this is going to do, but I just chose the most random ass words I could see. The ones that caught my attention the most.
Hi again, Ken Kansuke. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I would have had to stalk you down from across the street and into your bedroom. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to the leisure club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. All as planned. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ken Kansuke. I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, as it is for me to be here with all these people, for I am quite introverted. Making you dive headfirst into Leisure Club when you're not accustomed to it. God, I wonder what your opponent's gonna be like. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
Probably the most random ass bullshit. That's our poem. What if a poem is literally gonna be the words we chosen in a row? Just like just all the most random words all in a row, and it just makes absolutely no sense.
Puppy, bubbles, fantasy,
The
gripping.
puppy bubbles went over to the suicide happy fun swing set. The day I took my pet for pet rock out, it started barking at a tree that was flying around.
Zari told me you didn't even want to join this club this year. And last year too. I don't know if your plans are just coming to hang out or what. But you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I don't think I took this poem seriously.
Nasuka, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Nasuka finds herself stuck between manga and manga. She's a nerd like me too. I think we can get quite close together. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuke plops back into her seat, defeated and disappointed in herself. She starts to have doubts. Don't worry, guys. Ken Kansuke always gives the best as long as he's having fun. It helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Sayori clearly has a lack of attention span to make so much that she nearly burnt her house down. What crazy bitch. You two really are good friends, aren't you? Well,
Sometimes it's the quiet ones that are fucking psycho.
I might be a little jealous, like every girl here who ever gets attention from you. Come on, you and Kanake can be good friends too. Sayori.
She's like, I want to be alone with him in the classroom.
Exactly. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me onto. Oh, yo, I even bought you something, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Clearly, Yuri is trying to hide something from me. Either embarrassing or she doesn't have the confidence. She clearly has something specifically for Ken Kanake. Sorry made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. As usual. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. As per usual. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Clearly trying to scrap at any type of, excuse. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, you literature fuck. And
I plan on to read that book.
Discuss it if you want it. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Well, it's either an accident or it's on purpose. A clear way to allure any man towards her. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
Nice.
Yo, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book, and also lie to her face. Whew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I expect Marika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. She also seems to be one lazy son of a bitch, just like me. I think we can get along quite well. Sayori and Marika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is all buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump over down to the nearest desk, trying to grab any attention of the girl so I could at least feel not
I
left
just imagine
out.
he's just like slumped over, hand on his chin, just looking out the window, all depressed looking, just begging for attention.
Like, please notice me. I don't want to feel left out here. While not having any sort of attempt. How am I supposed to occupy myself with some literature related myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. It's like lying to Yuri's face. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listen up to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what our literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Just like because everyone in this school is some unintellectual fuck and too stupid. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing everyone that us two... Fuck. We just need a way of showing everyone that us 5 people are also dumb, stupid idiots who can't seem to control any type of conversation. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place, even if it's an literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? Saya is really taking this seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuke would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuke
To make more cupcakes for me?
That works perfectly. That wasn't why he suggested it, you know? Okay. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding motivation at all, Sayori can put his mind to things and make them come to life. Unlike me, who doesn't even try even half the time. I suppose that's why I tend to end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'll be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision, like the creepy bitch she is. I nearly fell out of my chair, all cartoon style. Everyone would have laughed. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. You'll need to get used to serving me and only me. Cause I'll be the only one you'll ever love, and nothing in your life will ever take that away from me. Don't say that out loud, you freaky bitch. What if people hear what freaky bastard you are? I glance over my shoulders, see if Mark overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Even if it's in the very creepy, obsessive way. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me more than you look out for yourself. You're oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayo, it's written all over you. You are a real mess when it comes to thinking and getting up on time. Sayo glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips around the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. That's something more than just your hair. Your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe the stain up with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Yo! Hold up! Screenshot.
This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle.
The boob.
I struggle to fully close the button near her dress. Does this thing even fit properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button up, would you ever know sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore? What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud!
I like
Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Ew, that's much better. Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because...
gee, I wondered.
If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying things like all these embarrassing things. Like, it sounds like you have a crush on me. I swear.
Dude, like, perfect example. This girl is clearly obsessed with him. Clearly saying that she wants you as her boyfriend. And he's like, oh, what? Why are you saying these embarrassing things? It's like going right over his head. Completely right over his head.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Bro, if that was me, I'd be taking that fucking chance, bro. Snap, snap,
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. It's almost embarrassing how oblivious I am. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Damn night owl. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Hehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? It's kinda sad if you really think about it.
Meanwhile, the quiet girl is quietly watching us, getting extremely jealous, thinking of some psychotic, psycho plan to take me.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time.
Dude.
Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Maka suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see the mess you made. Yay! Tenkanake, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trusts Ren to really
Bro,
choose
I
her
should have
poem.
made it sound all depressing. I should have picked all depressing words.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My revelation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much.
Pretty sure just wrote down a bunch of words on a piece of paper, but okay.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, not everyone's ready. Why don't you find some to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori's is unwrinkled sheet and loosely torn from a spiritual notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already tell Monica's pristine handwriting where I sit. I got 20/20 vision and I can see everyone's minute details, even their personality traits. Yeah. Natsuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching out their bag. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first?
Yuri.
Well, this'll be fun, won't it?
Yes.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem.
I'm playing this as like if I was him.
A minute passes, more than enough time for it to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, you don't have to force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my font words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I mean, it's our first time for everything, you know? Wink, wink, nudge. I guess that might be after reading. I guess that might be after reading it through. So it's bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands, clearly embarrassed, but clearly embarrassed to go through life itself.
Oh my god, he's talking to me.
I can't help but notice it's been several minutes, and we haven't gotten anywhere. God, it almost feels like she's gonna die from embarrassment. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda just learned to pick up on them. I think the most noble thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a handwriting style separate from the topic matters, and they choose form fit two together. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might be might take you some time, but it all comes from practice, and by learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Nasuke can be a little biased, though. Biased? How?
I'm going to her next.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuke. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Well, clearly it was a rare opportunity for her, for you're such an introverted fuck that she can't even have a normal conversation. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club.
So is this my poem or her poem?
It's her poem. Ghost Under the Light that... What? The... Tendrils of my hair illuminate beautifully in the amber glow. Baffling. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to withstand the test of time, the last to get replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calmly, bathing aid of the present but lining in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. The fuck? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You really do, Yuri, you really do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. My handwriting must suck that it's so difficult for anyone to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I hope. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Kenki. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it once after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't take long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ooh.
Do the sassy one.
Alright, here we go. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
You want emotions?
Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass.
Bruh, I wish I could rewrite this fucking poem. I'll give her some fucking emotions.
You can rewrite right now.
We can?
Yeah. You know save's coming? Just gotta love it. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
What's the most bland-ass poem ever?
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, it was shit, it was simple, it was bare bones at best. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style can make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Well, it's only definitely hits hard, doesn't it? Like in a poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on this wordplay. I like to set up for a rhyme in the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I decided her humor with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuke is really feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Do sorry last.
Gotcha. You really hate her, don't you?
Yeah.
Hi, Ken Kankai. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring anything up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going off with the flow than I am more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ken Kankai. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's a sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. A hand mark on my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayo would like. Is that so?
Of course you would like it, it's me.
You and Sayo are really good friends, right? I won't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sayo and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy can enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Even sad porn.
He's crying in the bathroom. Oh god!
Crying in the shower while making out. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid of experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
I'm guessing they're telling me this because I'm gonna be ended up making more poems, probably.
Yep. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't you force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Clearly, Marika is trying to hide how skilled she is so she doesn't make everyone else very jealous. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Come on, where's this 2-year-old handwriting?
Well, let's read it then. Holy shit, this is actually readable. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me.
And she put a scroll reel?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, that's some fancy paper.
Just get a paper that has like a scroll wheel on it. Like, let's go up. Let's go down.
It's like, damn,
Where's
this
that
actually
place?
works.
Let's see here. It couldn't have been me. See, the directions bagel protruses, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel, blind, like a flume left out in the sun. But it's too late. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. As a lot of poems, I've been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk deep about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's friends with each other. Anyway.
Yeah, I got a little something for these motherfuckers next poem.
Here's Marika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get down on some paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it like this, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, it'll just get a big puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Alright.
So what you're saying is put my hand on the controller and go with the flow?
I guess so.
Bro, this next poem's gonna sound like a fucking suicide letter. I swear to God, I'll make it sound so fucking depressing.
Thanks for listening. Alright, we know Sayori's gonna love this one, don't we?
Oh, she's gonna give hell of positive feedback. Oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever read.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Kenkake!
Fucking called it!
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously over-exaggerating. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. I have severe...
Oh my God.
I have severe problems fitting in. Jeez. Yours opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure if that's part of it. I mean, that's probably like 99% of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Ken Kaneki poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feeling in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
She's not afraid to hide that she fucking likes you.
But shamefully, we are oblivious as fuck as an anime protagonist.
Every anime protagonist is the most oblivious motherfucker when it comes to women.
Mm-hmm.
Straight Goku energy. Oh, what? You said you wanna have kids? No, I wanna go fight this bad guy that's 1,000,000 miles away. That has nothing to do with me. I just wanna go fight him.
Oh, you want to start a family? Sorry, I was thinking of going to fight the next thing after this, you know?
I gotta get stronger so I can fight random people that has nothing to do with me or my planet.
You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you wrote that one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of this club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing right in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kenkage. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this one for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here today, okay? And that'll be my way of saying thank you. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Every person here, except the cocky one, says, "Oh no, I'm so bad at this, oh!" We'll see about that. Oh, she's also got the fancy logboard. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow for my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me.
This poem's clearly gonna be talking about us.
Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub sleepy for my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. It's like pretty decent poem. Now at the very end it says, "I want breakfast." You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least make me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it like that. It was a bad poem or anything. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Ugh. I guess that's everyone. and glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Mariko are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up! How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. I guess I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kenkanke too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing skills. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
She just put her in place.
Yeah. Which I haven't yet. And Kenkanke liked my poem too, you know? You know what's funny? We all like their poems, you know?
I like. He just liked all of their poems because he's like, I guess it's nice.
Like, I guess it's nice, I guess, you know? He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... That is so what she meant.
I like how all of these people that know this shy girl, then all of a sudden she's like doing stuff out of the ordinary. She's like, oh, I thought you wouldn't be trying to impress the new kid.
you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just because that Kenkanke appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
One of us took a piss in the fucking toilet and then flushed it.
Ah.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
It wasn't
Fuck
me.
off.
It wasn't me.
Huh? And you know how he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I were full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger than as soon as Kanke started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Kankake! She was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning would jump out of the reader, not force him to have it figured out. How do I explain that one, Kanke? Wait, there's a reason he has so many
between
deep,
the two, aren't I?
There's a reason
my
we
God.
have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's only that way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself is also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Kanke? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. And of course, that's going to be...
Let's see. Do Yuri, fuck it. Yeah.
Natsuke? You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick fights because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand.
I clearly just agreed with Yuri because I...
Yuri? Eh? You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I'm impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuke felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I... see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuke, you took that way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You tsundere bitch. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! It was her that... Natsuke, I think that's enough. You both did things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, and you didn't... Don't you think you should too? Natsuke clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken his side.
Cause I need to get me some mad pub.
You're not gonna get no pub, Junior. Don't get pub.
I'm getting all of this pub. I got full bitches. I got full bitches on me. I got full anime bitches on me, bro.
She's trapped, at this point being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
I literally told you to come here to touch you.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Holy fuck, walk. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuke snatches her own poem up to the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem in her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuke! She didn't really need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her while in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. What the fuck was that going, Yuri? You think I hate you just for that?
Hmm?
Does it taste like Mountain Dew?
Yeah, it tastes exactly like Baja Blast.
Oh god, do you have nicotine flavored Baja Blast now?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yo,
bro, can I get that Baja Blast?
Here, I'm gonna make it so he can hear.
Oh
but
boy.
I can still hear you.
Alright. How could anyone not have gone frustrated after being treated like that? How could anyone not have been frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well... Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kenkonka, you're too kind. I'm thankful for you being part of this club now. Not just because I actually have a chance in true love. It's nothing. One more thing. That thing that Natsuke said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What did Natsuke say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing each other's poem? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Kenkanka, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone else. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from our friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself,
Oh, yes.
did I learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself in with newfound determination. Kenkanake! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuke. It was kind of hot seeing them fight together, but... yeah. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise you, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Ew. You know, Kenkanke, it's nice that I spent time with you in the club.
Monster narrating drama.
But I think you getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Unless you all have a harem or forget about me, then that's when I go on my murderous killing spree. And I think everyone really likes you too. A little obsessively too. And very, very obvious too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't gotten to his kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with him is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori in the shoulders, as if aware of remorse of her knowing that she'll never have a chance. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Yeah, I just tend to use Sayori as a tool to express myself in a more honest way. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Off one of these bitches. Okay.
Okay. That sure was a lot.
Okay. Just pick the most depressing words.
Depressing. Scars. Defeat. Disarray. Depression. Despise. Unending. Philosophy. Sadness. Uncontrollable. Clouds. Death. Whisper. Blanket. Containment.
Suicide.
Suicide.
Heartbreak.
Heartbeat. Melancholy. Disown. Graveyard. And cute.
Pretty nice.
Another
She
day.
wanted feelings. I gave her feelings. Depressing feelings.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting again. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here in the past couple of days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kenkage! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe! It's not like I'm used to seeing you in this club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me for a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look around your place, Sayori? Eh? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry.
Bro, that's nice.
And so that only leaves the one option. Ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel you're guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Ken Kanake to let me borrow some money! That's... Don't get me involved with something like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And that, frankly, after pulling such a mischievous little stunt after like that, your stuttering is fair enough retribution. Something. I didn't mean it like that. I just got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys, she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ah! Ow! What was that? Eh? A cookie. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Like she hugs everything as if it was a personal gift to her. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears around the wrappers and takes a big bite. Clearly, she has a lot of emotional issues on her. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands out over her mouth. Or bit my tongue! You're going through a lot more than just one cookie. Natsuke takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours is really good too, Natsuke. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, that's why you think I... Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm just really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuke and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in the hand, Natsuke reaches up, nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a big bite of Natsuke's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such kids sometimes. And I myself look like a kid, but you guys are just plain man-children. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuke glances around. Monika's in the club room. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you, shoot. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she is okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open, and all of a sudden, all their doubts come true. Sorry, I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I just hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Marka chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? I don't know who you're talking about. Marka quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. Be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I don't know whether you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. As Monica says it as an excuse to make everyone feel bad about themselves. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looked at me. Again, clearly she is obsessed with me but doesn't want me to notice. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kenkanke. Monica smiled sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean to put any pressure on you or anything. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really like the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I don't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuke will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Whew. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuke disappeared in the closet. As usual, that closet son of a bitch. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, it seems that she should be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. And embarrassed, she goes back to her book, trying to escape from that embarrassment. But that only made her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered, sensing that made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was forced, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Focused. But I'm just rereading this a bit, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious on how you have two copies of the same book. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Didn't she give us the book? Isn't that the reason she gave it to us? Or she has to?
I think she gave us the book so we could read it. She said about buying another one.
Ah, I see.
Until now.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Clearly, another sign of my oblivious nature. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans his eyes over the back of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from the human experiment prison. And when her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So, Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark thing came from nowhere, almost as dark as his soul. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that thing, Kaneki?
Oh yeah.
Whew. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kind of stories,
Y'all crazy, man.
they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made it out that they're made out to be naive or letting one's own morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things I like books run through my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't want you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. That's Literature Club after all, isn't it? Huh. That's true. In fact, I might as well have gone and start reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? It's just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had from my bag. Alright, it's fine if not say, alright? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little oppressive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is being in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book to start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about being in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read, as if she was stalking my every glance of the book. It's not a particularly bad thing, though. I kinda like creepy people. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. It looks like she was reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk up against Yuri's and then my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri tenderly closes her own copy. Once we leaned to each other a bit, our shoulders were almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds it to the left side of the book and reads her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri just slides it over to her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as he's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn to the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? If you don't mind me being patient, if it takes you a bit longer, it's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn my own volition. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning pages almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter to her side as she catches it onto her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thing, but the main character of this kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How is she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second-guessed all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see that in your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Kanake, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I don't really know you were self-conscious about those sort of things. I guess I meant to be more kind of cute. What were you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared each other's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Okay. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read a few? I guess it doesn't matter much of a present either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your time. Alright, stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip in my bag.
Pink-haired girl.
Well, it's not really worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Whew. Huh? Phew, what? Oh, well, anything that isn't a trainer, I'll take as win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, let's keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuka has completely missed the point. Come to think of it, kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh, you think so? Yeah, I guess, well, kind of. We've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type of all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she dragging around dead weight. That's a little necessary. But I think it is a way of, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. Did we not just... Whatever. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Iggly, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang it, of course, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, so that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, so that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. Well, if her friends thought to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, it doesn't matter if she keeps it private, it doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday's was too short. It was just warming up. I hope you don't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message was pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogy. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone in this subject would agree with the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of, or if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it just makes them happy. I think people need to learn to respect each other for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people can relate too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's good messages to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think it, not just feel. Something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it.
You already know.
Whew. Alright, let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kankake, how'd you pick on it up so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks. I have to patience. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only like writing for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think so? Yuri again nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Dang, so she liked my depressing poem?
Yep. Ooh.
Get ready to read more cursive, monster.
The raccoon. It happens in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, is just the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human raccoon. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the conscious. Well, that aware of a raccoon that always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of cutting knife was symptom, the bread of my hungry curiosity, the raccoon of my... Fuck. The moon incites its phase and reflects as much light from my kind of knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon takes a fall into me. You could say that we've gotten a bit used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows his excitement. A wish of blood, classic famine conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself once again. Ooh-wee. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Did we not just get through that yesterday? Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuke also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if you're into it as long as it's not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean... Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you do have more than in common. Well, that's interesting.
I would be able to read.
I mean, she seemed like the kind of person to make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Okay, I'm probably gonna take a break.
Oh my god. That was a lot of reading.
Yeah. A lot of reading. It seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah. Hey, Rock, if you want me to, I could go back and modify the poems a bit.
Nah, keep them like that.
Alright, good. Whew.
Well,
Yep.
I'm gonna play with my friend and
Cool.
I'll see you tomorrow or later.
Yeah. Later.
If you're still on later, like later tonight I'll be on, probably.
Cool.